The Commonwealth is a dangerous place. The soil desolate, its people desperate. To settle outside of Diamond City's vaunted walls, willingly, is to truly test your mettle. And few are being so truly tested as those precious little left in the declining settlement of Oberon Station. Their withered, struggling crops bake in rad-soaked soil. Their comforts simple. The last store here, the trusty musket, sells scrap almost more dangerous to the wielder than the target. Those that live here are made of sterner stuff than most notably Sheffield, overcoming addiction and taking life into his own hands, and Mira, owner of the trusty musket. The Minutemen have promised aid to this struggling community, though it hasn't amounted to much more than a flag and a flare. Minutemen occasionally need to stay here, a flimsy shack all that waits, but a safe place to rest your head in this decrepit wasteland is always welcomed. Promising electricity, radios, and safety, the Minutemen were given the train tower, though their operations room remains unfinished. Having the emergency siren and flare system installed, and a radio announcing amnesty to those wandering the wastes, the Minutemen had departed, prioritizing other settlements to the disappointment of many. When called, they seemed little more than ill-equipped idealists, jumping at shadows. Nestled behind the tower are 3 abandoned homes, lingering long after their occupants buckled under the weight of the wastes. By the tracks, Mira hopes to reuse what's left of this dilapidated hovel. At the foot of the train tower, a rail cart dragged off the tracks has been occupied by a vagrant, their only company here a memento from a long-gone pioneer. Down the hill is an old water tower and shack, now occupied by Sheffield. Though he arrived to everything in working order, Sheffield lacks the skill to keep it in good repair, so despite his efforts, the wood around him turns damp and rotten from leaking tank water and piping. The dry, dusty field that is central here grows weakly, those who knew how to farm having long since abandoned its soil for more fertile plains. Were it not for nearby Grey Garden, there would not be enough food grown here alone to feed those few who still remain. And yet, despite all this, I find myself drawn here. Mira's friendly visits, and a keen eye to watch my rustic trailer home. Sheffield's determined attempts to contribute in a meaningful way. Slow, calm Oberon is a diamond in the rough. Mira is the big name here in town. She builds the weapons she sells at the trusty musket, testing them on a range set up behind her workshop there. Though she can be quite short and abrasive, her heart's in the right place. She lets any of the locals use her firing range free. Even travelers can volunteer to the risk of testing her latest weapons for some free range time. It's all become a favored pastime here. She keeps dependable watch over the town in her off time. I'm not certain where she came from, though her armor looks a lot like knockoff Vault-Tec branded gear. I've never seen a number, and she won't talk. Not even about her power armor project, which apparently she's been working on long before I arrived. It's tough out here in the wasteland, and seeing this small community of battlers stand tall in defiance of it gives me hope. Thank you for watching this short tour of my survival settlement. Leave a comment below of what you enjoy, and maybe some criticism of what I could work on. Or just hit the like. And again, thank you.